You're listening to the European Parliamentary Research Service podcasts on unlocking EU funding for Greece.
Exceptional situations call for exceptional measures. To provide immediate liquidity to Greece and help the country make full use of EU funding, the European Commission proposed in July to relax the rules governing the implementation of the 5 European structural and investment funds for Greece. The Council, having agreed in principle, it is now for MEPs to endorse or not this exceptional measure during the October plenary session.
The so-called European Structural and Investment Funds comprise the European Regional Development Fund, the European Social Fund, the Cohesion Fund, the European Agricultural Fund for Rural Development, and the European Maritime and Fisheries Fund.
5 key funds which have worked as a lifeline for Greece in the past years, almost 42 billion euros in the 2007-2013 period, of which 2 billion euros for cohesion policy is still available and another 35 billion earmarked until 2020.
Normally, access to this money doesn't come without conditions, such as making sure that governments are capable of matching investments with money coming from their own pockets.
But owing to its social and economic hardship, Greece has been allowed to enjoy some preferential treatment. For instance, a higher share of EU co-financing than other countries, up to 95% compared to the 85% ceiling applicable to other countries.
And only 2 days after member states paved the way for a new support programme for Greece, the European Commission revealed plans to help Greece even further. But how?
Well, in several ways. For the programming period up to 2013, for example, with an early release of the last 5% of remaining EU payments, which are normally retained until the closure of programmes. Also, with a 100% co-financing rate for programmes aimed at fostering jobs and regional competitiveness.
According to the Commission, this would translate into immediate additional liquidity of some 500 million euros and a saving for the Greek budget of around 2 billion euros. But that's not all.
The Commission has also proposed to increase by 7 percentage points the rate of initial pre-financing for programmes until 2020, making an additional 1 billion euros available for cohesion policy projects in the next couple of years.
So when will Greece be able to start profiting from these further advantages?
Well, the Council having already backed the measure in principle, the last step will be the MEPs' vote during the upcoming plenary session.
You are listening to the European Parliamentary Research Service podcasts.